In this video, I'm going to show you how to update emails for all leads that come through your website form. These could be leads that are corporate, these could be wedding leads, or these could be other type leads, which would be like bar, bat mitzvah, birthdays, anything that's not corporate, anything that's not a wedding. So if you go to your left menu here, you're going to go to marketing, hover over emails, go to templates. It's going to take you right here. Now, what I want you to type in the search search box here is just website form. And you're going to see that there's some folders that are inside of here. But these little paintbrushes, these are emails. Okay, so whenever a lead goes to your website, they fill out the form that's connected to Lead Access. We ask them what type of event are they having. And there's only 3 options. Those options are wedding, corporate, or other. And there's a different set of emails that goes out for wedding events. There's a different set of emails that goes out for corporate and then for other. So these are very, very easy to understand. They're in sequential order. So whenever somebody says that they're having a wedding event, this is the first email that's going to go out after they submit the form. So you can click on this. You can see exactly what it says. Of course, if this does not fit your branding, you think it's too long, you're not feeling it, no big deal. Hop in here, feel free to change it. Just a couple of things to keep in mind. We use merge tags for the first names, for the business name, for the contact's event date. And we also have multiple calls to action in most of these emails. That's going to be a hyperlink to your consultation calendar that's connected to Lead Access. One thing you do not want to do, you do not want to make this hyperlink go to a Calendly or Acuity or anything outside of Lead Access. And the reason for that is because you will mess up the sole purpose of the system, which is to not only book appointments for you, but also do all of the follow-up leading up to your particular meeting, and then also do the follow-up after. If these appointments are booked outside of the system, it is not going to do that properly. So make sure that you're hyperlinking only to the consultation calendar inside of Lead Access, and here's the merge tag to be able to do that. One other thing you may want to do is change the subject line. If you come over here to these 3 dots, click the button, hit settings, you'll see the subject line right here. You can change that to whatever you want. Do not change the from name merge tag. Do not change the from email merge tag. We want to keep those just like they are. After we've made changes, hit save. Always make sure that you hit save up here as well. And then it's super important to test every email that you've changed. So come hit test email, put in your email address, hit send test email. And that's going to send a new version of this email to your inbox. You can look it over, make sure the verbiage, the formatting looks exactly how you want, and you're good to go. So this is the first email that will go out when somebody says they're having a wedding and they submit your website form. The second email is going to be email 2, and of course we can go through and we can find that wherever it may be. These are all over the place, and they don't put these in numerical order, which is a problem. So this would be the second email that'll go out for a wedding, the 3rd, the 4th, the 5th, so on and so forth, all the way up to the 9th. Okay. Now, the next thing you want to take a look at is, let's say somebody submits a website form and they're having a corporate event, right? Well, you guessed it. The first thing that you're going to see for a corporate event is you're going to see corporate event email 1. This is the first email that someone would receive. So if you want to go through and change all of this, I just showed you how to do that. Just make sure, once again, your hyperlinks remain connected to your consultation calendar. Make sure that any merge tag that you're using is put in the appropriate place. So obviously this is a business name. They're pretty easy to identify what they are by just looking at them. The event date here, for instance, contact event date, contact first name, kind of makes sense, right? As always, come in here, hit settings, change the email subject line, do not change the from name or the from email, and then always test and make sure that when you get this updated version in your email inbox, it looks exactly like you want the lead to see it. So you're going to have different emails for corporate as well. So we'll type back in website form. and corporate, and you're going to see that you have corporate email 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, now the next one we're going to take a look at, and you guys probably have a really good idea of what's happening now. We're going to look at the other. So this is going to be somebody submits a form on your website. They don't submit wedding. They don't submit corporate type events. This is going to be other. So this may be a birthday party. Like I said, bar mitzvah, bat mitzvah. If you do clubs, maybe it's a club event. I have no idea. But this is the first email that'll go out. Second email, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, and seventh. You can hop in here and make all your changes like we showed you previously. Once again, as always, sound like a broken record here, but this is super important. Make sure that these schedule my consultation hyperlinks are going to your consultation calendar, not Calendly, not Acuity, none of those different platforms that are outside of our system. We want to make sure they're going to the consultation calendar inside of LeadXS. It really is cool if you put a couple of different calls to action in here. You'll notice that we have this ready to elevate your event. Let's chat. That's going to the consultation calendar as well. You don't have to do this. We just feel like that it helps to convert better if you have several different calls to action inside of emails. As always, change the email subject line here. Do not change the from email or the from name. Hit save when you've made your updates, and then come in here to test email. Put your email address in there. Hit send test email. Make sure it looks exactly how you want it to look, and you are all done. If you have any questions, concerns, hit us up, let us know. Otherwise, best of luck in making the updates to these emails.